because, well, welcome back to Bronze League Heroes with, in the bottom right, Tyrael, who thinks moving his Overlord is overrated. And in the top left, DrunkUnicorn. Thank you, Hellion. On the other side, Tyrael going for the 3 Overlord into sending your Overlords off into the distance. Thank you, Ayoshi, as well. Welcome back. And forgetting about them, sending him into the Overlord retirement home. Wait, did he cancel it? No, he actually... no, he made 3 Overlords. Okay, there's another Overlord over here. But, a bit of an original build. As we see the Overlord retirement home and then DrunkUnicorn going for a 13-13-ish. But forgetting that if you want to go for an early pool, you should probably have some larvae to make Zerglings. Unfortunately, between making the pool and making those drones, he took another couple shots. So that's just... Let's not get too complicated here, okay? Nobody knew early pooling could be this complicated, all right? Nobody knew. We do have Zergling speed on the way. On the other side, 2 gases for Tyrael, as he goes with the drone to make a hatchery and then the drone to encourage it into greater things, like building itself into a hatchery and then going back as a life coach into a spine crawler. Really the backbone of the Zerg. I love the Terran music in the Zerg versus Zerg, too. That makes a lot of sense. Really gives me the vibe that the Zerg are really clawing and ripping at each other, you know? in a bar in Wyoming. Or the Marsara New Cheyenne bar, of course. I'm sorry, I had to be lore accurate. But the first exchange begins. DrunkUnicorn gets the worst of it. A couple badly bruised Zerglings will chase it down. Oh, but the fight continues. Eight more Zerglings. This one base continues. He has 2 queens, so he's going to creep spread. Great way to spread creep is building more hatcheries as well, but I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Tyrael, the more macro-oriented player, has 2 gases, but only mining with 1 out of 6 drones. Oh, wait, there we go. 800 minerals in the bank and 0 fucks in the tank. But the Lings drink their Red Bull, they grow their wings, and they're on the attack. Tyrael building some Zerglings. He's got a Roachborn on the way. The spine will hold it down. Won't be enough to stop the Lings from running by. He's going for the extractor. He's going for the drone. He's going for a different drone. He's going for the queen. He's going for the spine. You never know what he's going to do next. The spine holding on for now. I just wanted to throw it over the back. I love the one where it throws it over the back. Throw it over the back. When the spine just impales a Zergling, grabs onto its heart, and throws it over its shoulder, that's the best animation. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of that because it wasn't putting its back into it. Another hatchery on the way. We'll get rid of some of that money. The worker count, 24-18 here, as a DrunkUnicorn's attack has been rebuffed. Now he's going to go ahead and transfer. Nailing that timing, almost. 3 Overlords hanging out. Now I'm really excited. I want to see that animation. It's random in SC2 is how it works. But... Oh, there it is. Did you see that? Oh, yes. That's what I wanted. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, the APM 67. I'm not sure what DrunkUnicorn was doing with his 111 there. but we all know it's not going to the most efficient actions. Yeah, he does have the gold medal in the ling toss. Okay, the ling toss. It's in hot competition with the shot put in this year's Koprulu Olympics. Now, of course, the real winner is going to be Artanis for throwing that entire attack on Ire. I don't think anyone's going to top that throw. Spoilers. Well, we'll have to see. As Tyrael works his way, he has lair tech. He's got an evolution chamber. No actual lair tech being utilized yet. There's Burrow. The changeling is going to make a long and arduous journey across the map. On the other side, we do have +1 melee. No lair yet, but a baneling nest and something resembling creep spread as well. So DrunkUnicorn just hitting whatever he wants on his keyboard. Oh, the changeling will be outstripped here. It might look like a speedling, but it moves like a slowling. Okay. The Hydralisk Den on the way, and Burrow Move coming out before Roach Speed. Of course, slow but sure wins the race here. The Speedling will get a full scout. DrunkUnicorn finds himself without a lair, which means he will not have mobile detection. He can get detection in the form of spore crawlers, if, of course, he knows what spore crawlers are. No third bases yet for either side as the worker count relatively even, 35 to 38. The Banelings will be the choice. This Changeling just making the full world tour. I think he saw it. All it takes is a single right click. Ooh. Okay. I did not expect it to be so brutal. Well, the Changeling is gone. It was about to time out, but instead dies a painful and instantaneous death. That actually scared me. Alright. But roaches oftentimes are known as strong. Again, oh, another changeling. Will he chase this one down? He's trying to... I'm one of you. Pretty sure. Nope. He gets by. I'm not sure if that was... Let's see what Tyrael's looking at. Tyrael's back at home. That changeling is commanded through. There's a lot of roaches with Burrow Move on the way. They grew their little spikes on the top. If you didn't know, there's actually an animation for it. It changes the model of the unit. And if you didn't know, and he didn't get roach speed before getting tunneling claws, then you're probably not high enough level to care. The Zerglings are streaming across. That's a lot of Zerglings. They do have, I believe, +1, but there's +1 attack finish for those roaches. Is he going to go for the wraparound? He goes for the direct attack. They do have Burrow. They will use it. Unfortunately, this leaves him without roaches. Oh, the re-burrow. The pop and stop. Oh, God. Why am I freaking out so much? I don't know what I expect, but this is a very jumpy game. Oh my God, they move so slow. But they do move. It's like Sergeant Hammer, okay? It's up underground. Well, we will have to see. We got lurkers on the way. 5 lurkers. Morlings are the choice from DrunkUnicorn. He has built a lair for centrifugal hooks and +2 melee attack, Ling upgrades, and Baneling speed. We got more Banelings on the way. If those lurkers are burrowed, the roach is not as effective, but the lurkers, while they're burrowed, will rip through any Banelings or Lings trying to come through. 5 is more than enough to deal with this. Of course, the Banelings are going to be rolling. This is looking to be a strong attack. We're still a little bit off. Is he going to attack directly before centrifugal hooks? Literally the worst possible timing he could attack. There's nothing here. He sees nothing, but the spines reach out. He's going for it. You are like 20 seconds away from the hooks. He's got to spin to win. DrunkUnicorn. Waiting, biding his time. He's got 3 bases. He's got 51 drones. And the roaches are on the move. they're on the move. They don't move very quickly. All right, somebody get. They obviously haven't seen the ads for those mobile scooters, bringing you back your mobility. But they're coming. And he pops up. Will the Lings and Banes respond? Where are the Overseers? They're coming. He can see them. The Banes, maybe not the most efficient usage, but he will. He will pretty much eat all of the Banelings with that, actually. But, dun dun dun! They made a sequel! Not as exciting or as effective, but there's a sequel. Dun dun. No, he pops up! Oh! Dun it. Dun 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 dun. The infested Terrans come out. Will he target the base? He's fighting the Lings. It's actually doing pretty well. But Tyrael's starting to mine out. He has a hive done. There are 2 spires on the way for DrunkUnicorn. as he works his way back. But how does this end? As Tyrael has... I mean, he's not going to mine out very quickly with 34 drones. Some of the main drones are being transferred. We got another changeling migration. The Hydras. One Hydra will chase down this Overlord. Will be joined by its friends who reluctantly join the party, saying, we didn't really want to play this tonight, but okay, whatever. You seem like you need a friend lately. It's been a rough time. Okay, all your other friends, they turned into lurkers, and now they just burrow underground, and it doesn't seem very healthy. Where did the lurkers go? Where are... Okay. But 10 Mutalisks might be enough. There is an Ultralisk Cavern, so definitely a split here in the text. Mm-hmm. Where are those changelings? That's the question. Are they in the army? I don't know. There are 3 changelings on the map. They're in the main. He's actually individually microing. More banelings. Mutaling Baneling is the name of the game. There are Hydras on the other side. Maybe enough to deal with these mutas, as long as no Lings or Banes connect. Fortunately, Lurkers are pretty good at helping. No Lings or Banes to connect, as are Infestors with fungal growth. This attack is swinging in. 91 to 41 army supply. But he's going to the one base he might be able to defend. The Lurkers are underground. He's got the Overseers. The Mutas are in the air. The Lurkers are ripping through the Zerglings, doing terrible, terrible damage. The Banelings dying upon the Lurkers, but will rack up the kills. And Tyrael will be wiped out. Every single ground unit is gone on both sides. It's all gone. Only the Mutas will survive. Wait. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon! As the infested Terrans pop out, he's not microing the Mutas. Everyone, there will be no survivors. There will be no survivors of this entire exchange. No, 4 Mutas go home to tell the stories of the carnage that was wrought on the 3rd base of Ascension to Ire. And we will have to see where Tyrael goes. He's got money in the bank. He's got 4,200, 2,300. What is your call? What is your choice? What is your destiny? He makes 6 Hydras. I'm I'm not convinced that's the answer here to all his problems. But 6 hydras. He still has some larva. Okay, 9 hydras. We'll have to see. I don't know. Another changeling slips by. These changelings have been clutching it. Will he have the lurkers in time? The baneling should be able to roll past. Roll tide. All right, no. Roll tide. No more. No more. We're done. 6 lurkers. The anti-air is overrated. He knows mutas don't do damage as quickly as lings do. I'm not even sure if that's true, but it feels true. Will the lurkers burrow again? Will we have a sequel to Battles Past? Did they ever make a 300 too? It sounds like they would, but I never heard of it. Was there a 300 too? His 300 was pretty legit, but also I think, around a 15-year-old fuckboy at that time. So it was kind of right up my alley. So okay. The infestors move by. They could be the saviors, or they could solidify the end. They do not have neural parasite, but there is no information. As the attack comes in, he's popping out the infested Terrans, the lurkers. Is he going to go in for it? He's swinging the banes around. He's going for it. The lurkers will rip through. The baneling's barely able to connect, but the mutas! The air superiority. 1 hydra will drive him back. No, I take it all back. The same time, Tyrael getting counter damage on DrunkUnicorn. The worker count 30 to 40 plummeting on either side. More hydras come up. DrunkUnicorn will engage. 1-1 mutas against 2-2 hydras. He does have +3 carapace. Somehow this looks like both sides are going to exchange massive blows. The units lost tab is a little bit more tilted in a certain favor with 341 against 56 units lost. But he does maintain a 4th, does Mr. Unicorn. And he does maintain the economic lead, and I mean, that's about the only lead he has right now. Everything else is looking pretty rough. Even though Tyrael is down 30 supply, he takes his time on spending his money, and it seems to be paying off. How does this end? Chitinous plating is on the way for potentially ultralisks. If he has enough hydras, enough lurkers, and enough ultras, does this ling-lisk army of unicorn, is that gonna be enough? Probably not. Tyrael has held back. He's made these surgical strikes. Surgical with absolute and incredible precision. As you can see here, once again. Did he catch a glimpse? He pops out the infested Terrans. I mean, he's gonna kill some lings. But he's on the he's just run by. He knows where the real prize is. The Overseers are on the hunt. The infested Terran's gonna get a surprising amount of kills. Will they get the hatchery? The Overseers get the chase. The surgical precision pops up! But he's gonna find himself permanently in the ground. After that, he finds the real prize. The infested Terrans gain motivation late in life. Unfortunately, will not be able to fulfill any of their potential. More defenses are coming up. It's 118 to 60 supply, but I don't think in any way can we call that a decisive advantage here with this circling Muta army out of DrunkUnicorn. This is fragile. All right, it's very fragile. Handle with care, and he doesn't seem to care. He should stop drinking. But in lieu of that, Tyrael's still building a very strong force for what it is, for what has happened. .3 is on the way for the Flyers. No anything but mutas so far. And he's got 11 mutas. Those are going to be some decked out mutas. Changelings are coming up. Did he see it? Does he see it? It's a little suspicious. He's going for the change. He's trying to find the changeling. Is he? Do we have another attack? Not again. You've tried this 2 times. Will the 3rd time be a charm? He chooses another direction. Will this be the decisive game-winning move? Where you go? Where you go? Okay. Okay, he's back. He's back. All right. He lost focus. He's on. No, not back there. No. Oh, okay. All right. He'll stop there. Take a breather. No. How many times? He blacked out the first 2. This is the first time in his mind. Once again, the shark festers on the counterattack. Oh no! It's an absolute disaster. The static defenses, the lurkers, 13 kills, 10 kills. We've got double digits on the back lurkers as well. How many times will it take? Once again, the infested Terrans find their way out, and once again, the infested Terrans will find some damage. I don't know about this Ultra, though. This is a very ambitious Ultra, and now it's being, nope, come back. Come with me. Nope, come back, Ultra! They were just trying to lead you home! Stop being so rebellious! This Ultra in its teenage years, it hasn't been around for long, but it thinks it knows everything. It thinks nothing can hurt it, but unfortunately, a dozen mutas can definitely hurt it. It will die a premature and sad death, and be talked about for years to come. They were just trying to lead you home. Sure, their methods are slower, but they are wiser, and that is why they are still alive. It's now 106 to 82 supply, about as close as it's ever been. And DrunkUnicorn is continuing down his road to self-destruction. The Shark Festers will pay tribute to Tassadar. I can only assume. They will pay tribute to Tassadar, much like the Ewoks, and then will go about their way. Or maybe they're just chilling. Maybe they just need to warm. Maybe they're cold-blooded and they like that. Anyways. The changeling sneaking out. And they have finished their prayers. And with the blessing of the Protoss, will now continue their sacred duty of freaking out DrunkUnicorn and making him forget that units can burrow. Another base has been taken. Tyrael, slowly but surely, is working his way into a winning position. We'll have to see, though, if these infestors come too close. They will pay with their lives. The lurkers will burrow. The mutas, unknowing. They might figure it out in a second here. He will conserve some of his energy. The infestors will slink away as quickly as possible. The mutas will actually be gunned down in the process. The overseers are on the chase. He has overlord speed. He has yet to use a fungal growth. Oh, I take it back! He's going for the save. He hits the overseers. Will 3 of them be able to get away? He's actually body blocking. Another one will die. Will any survive? He goes back to Tassadar and says, "You betrayed me." And Tassadar says, "We were the firstborn, not you." Or something like that. There's a lot of serious business happening in the lore, and a lot of people really talking about stuff like that, I guess. So, but DrunkUnicorn, not too much money in the bank. He's making his second Broodlord. He has 3/3 for everything. Not only is his Broodling strut going to be decked out, but so are his Broodlings. They honestly should be called Broodlisks at this point with the amount of damage they're going to do. Not Broodlings. Alright. You have 26 mutas in the sky. How many? 17 Hydras to contest them. Everybody with maxed out upgrades. Impressive. The mutas for the first time will split off and find a completely and utterly undefended main base. If only at some point he had done this. Those mutas hitting like trucks. Sky trucks. It's pretty intense. The Hydras are coming back to defend. They will take pot shots. They will drive him away from the hive. He's going to try to fight. Ish. He's going for the base. A lot of micros happening on either side. But it does look like DrunkUnicorn is finally finding his opportunity. He's abandoned the all-out attack strategy in favor of finesse. It took him 25 minutes to get to this point, but he's found his way there. He's seen the light. And now, Tyrael will scramble back and forth. But he's going to get vertigo before he gets these mutas. He's going to finish off the hive. Oh my god. One more shot. One more shot was all that was needed for that spawning pool. The spawning pool, kind of an important building. One Spore Crawl will ward him away. I'd take it all back. This muta harass is on fleek. Alright, the spawning pool will live. 11 more mutas are on the way. But Tyrael, he's held on this far, but it seems DrunkUnicorn has stumbled his way into a winning strategy, which is using mutas for what they are actually good at. Strong harass. More mutas on the way. It's now 34 mutas to 17 Hydras. I think that's a game-winning amount. If he just fights the Hydras, that's the game. He's gonna fight. And he's gonna win. And he's gonna take the game. We never knew how it was gonna go down, but DrunkUnicorn seems like he's broken the back of Tyrael. And his spirit. What are we gonna build now? He has an infestation, but he's not building infestors. He has a Hydra and Lurker done. He's not building Hydras. He's building 2 Hydras. I don't think that's going to be enough. The Overlords are going to be popped. The Evo Chamber going to be gutted. Oh my god, it's all of them. The Overlords will all fall. And it looks like it's over and done with here for Tyrael, as he won't even be able to get past 20 supply. Good luck with that. All of the buildings are being gutted. He has no spawning pool to build spores. It's a matter of time. This drone will be taken out. There is no way he gets the Hydra Den. The infestation pit. Overlords are being built, but he's running out of larvae. I'm pretty sure he didn't build a single queen this entire time, so we might not know what a queen does at all. But there are only so many buildings left. 3 Ultras on the base trade, though. There are Broodlords. Ultras not known for their effectiveness. The Lurkers will rip through so many Zerglings. All the Ultras... If the Ultras kill every building... No. Okay, there are only so many... There are no buildings left. Alright, it's over. Alright, this is the last building for Tyrael. But the Ultras are ripping through. Just throwing the Queens aside. Angrily. There's Lurkers going out. He's going for the full base trade. Far too little and far too late. But very dramatic. He's going home. There's only one building. Why are the Broods over here? How is this even close? No. There is no way. The Overseers are coming back. All he has to do is finish off. There's one build. There's one. He has one extractor. Okay. The Ultras are ripping through the main. The building count is too high. No matter how well upgraded, they actually only have 1-5. All the army is coming back. But the Ultras will be finished off. There are no units left. There is but an extractor. The question is, will Tyrael... Will he tap out? Or will he wait for his opponent to kill his final extractor? He is at 0 supply, with 0 buildings, and 0 drones. And he is expanding his creep tumor. Cancerous till the end. Wait, what? No, you don't need to kill tumors for the game to end. Wait, what? No, you don't need to kill tumors. What? How's he not left the game? Oh, there's a spine crawler! It's not burrowed! The spine! Oh, no! What? Are you kidding me? He's what a hero! No! Ah! 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 And no! Oh! Never let your dreams! Oh! Wait! He says wait! And a fighter until the end, Tyrael, using everything at his disposal as best as he could, holding on against repeated attacks, holding on against what seemed to be an entire lack of actually having anything, will finally have his spine broken, and DrunkUnicorn will stumble and vomit his way into a victory. And it was almost something resembling close.